And we're off.
Hi.
This is the first podcast of 2025.
It's so good to see you fucking guys. It's been so long.
It's been a bit.
It's good to see you guys.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
before we get going, before I forget, we have emails, Gabriel.
what?
Our friend Brandon has sent us something.
Okay.
And
did he?
I might have been dreaming, but I think somebody else said something too. I don't know.
Okay. Hold on.
Our fucking our one
Opening the email segment.
Our one fan.
Well, you know what would be good?
Who happens to be a friend of ours. Yeah.
You know what would be really great is if I actually ever posted these episodes up.
That would be cool.
That would be another thing.
That would
I don't
be
think
something.
I even got the last one up yet.
I know.
But we'll get. I know it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's work.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, it is.
Let's see what
All right.
What has everybody been doing? We haven't talked in a bit. While you're looking at that, we can catch up. Yeah.
I've been off a bit. I went over to a Mr. Car Wash in San Bernardino to hang some pictures and some decals. You know, they do some of this, shit on the wall. Stickers.
Sure.
You know, they come in the thing, and you fucking gotta get the little card and make sure the fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I don't think that we're getting our emails.
What do you mean?
Oh shit.
Because I don't have a new one from him.
Nonsense.
I'm telling you.
Maybe he sent a real letter. Did you check the mail?
Hold on.
I just was up there today, and there was not a new letter. That would be funny. We just like answer.
Oh wait, let me look in our spam.
Oh,
we have spam.
I mean, I usually do.
Ticky tacky. Ticky tack. How the fuck has everybody's New Year's been? T-Bone, what's going on? How's it been, brother?
It's been good. It's been just hanging with the family, man. That's it's been kind of mellow and safe, and I've been working very minutely, just a little bit here and there to end the year, just jumping around. Similar shit to what you're doing, probably. I just
almost
started
called
something.
you.
I'm in Glendale.
Are you? I almost called you.
That's where I've been working last week.
Come on, take a ride with me out to fucking San Bernardino. Let's do some arty bullshit and have a good time. But then what came over me is like, don't disturb that man in his fucking Christmas times, in his fucking New Year's times.
I didn't. Yeah, I've been really laying low. I've been playing a lot of guitar and doing a little recording here and there. And then my daughter's been doing some recording and some of that.
Well, here's the interesting thing, and I think this bears talking about, although nobody's listening, is that T-Bone's daughter is in a very fantastic band.
Yeah, I think I have high hopes for them. Yeah,
and there's some songs that they've been doing that are really, really, really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm blown away.
What was that? Fingers in my mouth. What was that one?
Yeah. Put your fingers in my mouth.
Put my fingers in your mouth.
Yeah.
However that goes. Yeah. Very cool.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
You be listening to that.
I can't. I'm going to send it to you guys here soon when they're all done. And
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say this is going to do better than frozen chicken nuggets. But
it's hard to. That's hard to say.
It's hard to top.
Actually,
That's a bold statement.
I upped my recording game for New Year's. I got a dedicated computer just for Logic Pro for recording. So
you stepped up your game.
I did.
So it's frozen chicken nugget packages. Packages of frozen chicken
it's
nuggets.
nice. I got a little Mac Mini. It's just it's one purpose. It's all
Very
audio.
good.
It's pretty good.
It's a Mac Mini.
What is a Mac Mini?
It's a Mac Mini. That's what you want to record on. This if you want to go budget. This is nice. It's a nice.
What is it? Is it a small laptop? What are you talking about?
It is a mini computer. It is in the corner of my desk. It's about this big.
Oh, okay. One of those.
About this big.
Wow.
It's a little square.
This needs to be at least 3 times bigger. One of those.
Oh no, it's very. It has all this stuff. You put Logic. You spend a couple $100 to get the Logic Pro, and you can record like crazy.
Get all the drum sounds. Get all the good stuff.
Oh, it's got so much. I'm actually using it for video game music right now, but
Well, you are branching out, my friend, and this sounds interesting. So you're doing video game music now?
Well, I need it for my video games. I'm making
video games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it sound like 1985 Wizards and buttholes?
It actually does. You know why? Because I have a plug-in. Because again, Logic Pro is pretty cool. There's a plug-in I bought some time ago that it emulates the Commodore 64's SID chip. It sounds just like it. And
this is where Gabe's stuck. This is where Gabe's stuck in time. That Commodore 64 moment was his happiest moments of his childhood.
Oh, really? It is.
It is, and he's stuck right there.
I'm glad to be there. It's a good.
He doesn't want the new stuff. We want 8-bit.
I mean, I use the new stuff. It's
will you
cool.
destroy the Gorgon and then they? Yes, I think I will destroy it. I didn't make it. Oh, balls.
You'll see. My first game will come out. I might as well announce it's called Skid Row Joe.
All right, very good title.
You're gonna. I won't say too much about it.
Well, you know what? Right off the top of my head, I'm asking: is he going to Skid Row to beat up homeless people?
No. There is.
He's trying to get out of Skid Row.
Is that what he is? He's trying to get out of Skid Row by beating up other homeless people?
If anybody is actually listening, you can. I suggest you follow me on Blue Sky. Blue Sky.
Gabe's doing his own bit.
Retropute. You'll find me at Retropute at Blue Sky on Blue Sky.
All right, there you go. Retropute.
You'll be able to see some. Well, you can see some of the
games.
artwork. You can see some of the artwork from the game. No, you can't see that. You can't. Here's some artwork. Here's a.
You can't play the game. He hasn't done it yet. But
Lord Jim Hotel. I'm doing it right now. Lord Jim Hotel. Let's see. Oh, here's me. This is called McDenny's. It's a fast food place.
There you go.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, here. There's the Mac Mini in the corner there. That picture there. See that little guy?
Okay.
Yeah. See, put that up there again. Let me see that.
That little silver thing in the corner.
Just a little square.
It looks like my Apple TV.
Yeah.
It's same size.
Yeah.
It's probably probably they use the same fucking box.
They've had these around for a minute, haven't they?
Yeah, but the new ones are kind of cool. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. It's nice that what I like about having a dedicated computer, even though I didn't need another computer particularly, but
you always need another computer.
I needed Apple Silicon actually to do more stuff with Logic Pro, and that's why I got it.
Yes,
and they're affordable, and it's a nice addition to the studio.
Speaking of a lot of computers, you must be rich.
Well, he needs a lot of computers. He's got to switch from one to the other and figure out.
I do.
Are you still on a PC?
I'm actually have moved further towards PC now.
You have
my
You have an
primary
Apple
laptop,
Mini over there on the corner.
Well, that's just for so all I'm using Apple for is audio now.
Is doing all the really good shit, and
just
then
audio.
Everything else, yeah.
Not the
everything
other
else
really,
you got to.
The other good shit I'm doing on. I have a gaming desktop and I have a gaming laptop, and they're both PCs. So I have actually 3 primary computers that I use. Plus, I have an old Apple laptop that I use at work now primarily, and then I have. I have a couple of
Apple. Wow, this is enthralling as fuck.
I fell asleep twice. What are you talking about?
Let's roll.
Well, let's roll.
I asked, and I'm sorry.
Well, you asked how everything was going.
You're right. I did.
Okay, all right, let's keep going. Well, okay, today is it's our first episode of 2025.
Episode 38.
We're only 5 days, 38th episode. We're only 5 days into the new year, and things have already been happening. So,
have you noticed the videos of people doing the Trump dance? Like, the whole rooms of pasty white folks, and old people, just doing.
It's a weird. This is a weird time. Let's say that, and that's why I called this episode "Happy New Year." Does anyone know what's going on anymore?
Nobody knows nothing.
I have no idea. Like, I feel like every day I wake up to a new weird reality.
I would like to blame CERN. I think we're going to start there. I think they cracked the thing and we slid over somewhere into a fucking reality that is not of my liking, by the way.
Well, so some people think that that's true. I think that's a conspiracy theory. And if you don't know what CERN is, it's a giant particle collider in Europe, and that is how they're going to.
And there were massive fears, weren't there, that they would somehow create a black hole
that
would
massive fears.
Well, fears among some people that, and also conspiracies. By the way,
were you really?
Well,
I'm not scared.
I just read.
When they detonated the first nuclear bomb, they didn't know whether it was gonna blow
everything exactly. up. Yeah.
Well, see, those were the times where things were a little loose. Let's just, drop it out in the desert, see what happens.
I think it's a little bit. I think that they did, they looked into it. They said it's improbable that we're gonna do anything. Here's one thing: if they did create a tiny black hole, we wouldn't know about it yet anyway. So it may still destroy us.
It really would swallow all of that and then other things.
Well, I'm guessing they might not tell us
instantaneously swallow. Well, maybe the black hole, and this is, I don't know, spooky, but maybe the black hole shifted us over. We already did get sucked. So
that's what people think, that, like, some people think that we're in an alternate reality that happened because they were fooling around with particle physics.
It's because of the situation that is currently that people
we're really
struggling to find a fucking decent answer.
I mean, I think things have always been crazy, and they're just,
I don't know.
This is just a cycle where it's especially chaotic. Because I think there's just
I
been
would
cycles
prefer
in
not
history.
to be in this cycle.
You could have been. I mean, World War II was a pretty chaotic cycle, right? I mean,
that was nuts.
There's all kinds of, and that's relatively recently. And then probably all kinds of things have happened.
Well, and then all we talk about too is like
millennia.
Do things go around? They come around and they come around. It's and they come around to this thing.
I think
the giant wheel. It's cyclic, and then we forget about all that shit because it's so far removed from us to this day that this is no longer.
Next thing you know, you see people wearing bell bottoms again. You're like, oh, we're back to that. Gotcha.
That's actually something I wanted to talk about today, which is that.
Are we getting ahead of ourselves?
No. Well, maybe. You know what? Let's see.
We have no focus. Let's be honest.
We don't.
We're really experts in absolutely fucking nothing. There's no topic or subject we can.
I said this conversation
we're going to try to sell me. You're wrong.
This conversation may fall into something intelligent at any minute.
It's intelligent every time.
It always
are we experts at anything?
No.
Oh man, what's happened to my What happened to my car?
We're experts in nothing.
What the heck?
There he is.
I gotta present. Hold on. There we go.
There we go.
All right,
Jimmy.
Let's start with a little tribute to Jimmy Carter, who died.
I saw moment of silence.
100.
I saw a comic strip today where it's Jimmy walking into a room full of dead presidents and saying, "Have you guys seen what's going on down there right now?"
And
You're not going to believe what's happening.
You are going to believe what's happening.
You mean up there?
Up there, yeah.
Well,
did I say down there?
You said down there. Well, maybe Jimmy Carter. He was you know what? Out of the presidents we've had, he seems like he was
a saint.
Not a saint, but he was like a better person than a lot of them.
Yeah, he's out there building houses for people that don't have houses.
Yeah. He's the first president I remember. I have memory of. So I don't know. You guys are a little older than me, so you probably remember Franklin Roosevelt.
He could have gone off and jerked off into a fucking. Jimmy Carter could have jerked off into the sink for the rest of whatever. But you know what he did? He went to fucking Mexico, build houses. I think it was Mexico. I'm not even sure, but
he did it.
He did a lot of stuff.
I think he's a decent. He was for peace.
You know, the reason that he didn't make it is because he was trying to do good stuff, and they were like, no, we got to get somebody else. Get the guy who from the chimp movies. We'll be able to control him.
Did you read the article about him going like on the roof of the White House with Carl Sagan and checking out, stars?
Jimmy
and he was very into astronomy and stuff like that. And
that's because he was a fairly intelligent president. I don't think we've had one like that.
Well,
maybe
Obama, but
the
Reagans were also into astronomy. No, wait.
No,
that was astrology.
Astrology, yeah.
The fucking Reagans had fucking astrologists.
Dude, he's
on.
Please. Ronald Reagan, his claim to fame was he made fucking monkey movies. Okay, that's So I mean, this is where I want people to realize that, like, and this is something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
How quickly we forget the idiocracy of the past, because people are like, "Oh my God, we let Trump be the president." Dude, Ronald Reagan was famous for making monkey movies. That is his fucking, or monkeys. They were fucking chimpanzees.
Fucking actor.
It was a chimpanzee movie that he was fucking famous for. He was a terrible actor, and then he was a terrible president and a terrible person in general.
I would say this. I would say to this point, and I just watched something from Prime Minister May, Canadian, I believe, Prime Minister. I'm sorry, I'm so fucking. I don't know.
You're stupid like the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm stupid like all Americans. I don't really understand fucking Canadian politics. It's an English-based parliament sort of situation. But
thanks, Queen Victoria.
She said she was talking shit about Trump just recently. I was watching the video. She was like, he suggested that Wayne Gretzky be prime minister.
Yeah.
She's like, let me explain this to you how this works. It doesn't work like that. You have to be a member of parliament in order to get there. And it's like, but see, this is how stupid we look and we are with regards to anybody else in the fucking world. It's like, dude, our leader, our oncoming leader, said something like that to another country that happens to share a border with us, which is so fucking ridiculous. I mean, I think we're gonna, without me just going into flying into a fucking rage. Yeah, the 51st state thing, and then okay, elect Wayne Gretzky. Meanwhile, the people he's positioning in his fucking cabinet are just fucking retards up one side and down the other.
And child molesters and shit.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, look. Well, the question is right now: do we even fucking? I mean, it feels like a mountain of shit on my shoulders right now, and I'm not sure how to get it off.
Well, that's why I don't know.
You don't have to get that off, and don't feel like there's any shit on your shoulders.
No,
you're just gonna pay. That's all.
Yeah, we're all gonna pay.
We're all gonna pay. Fuck up, conform, and pay your taxes. Sit back, watch it burn.
That's true. Is that what we do, or is that what we do?
We don't have a choice. The next time there's a bailout, the middle class is going to pay for it again. So, it's futile.
Why does nobody understand that the middle class pays for everything? The middle class pays for everything. The poor people don't pay, and the rich people don't pay. The middle class pays all the taxes.
That's okay. Wait a second. That's not true. The poor people do pay because through regressive taxation. We have progressive and regressive.
I'm not saying they don't pay. I'm not saying they don't pay.
Wait, regressive taxation. There's taxes on everything you buy, and actually, as a poor person, you pay more tax on things like sales tax than a wealthy person does.
Well, they don't check that at the register, though.
But
you
that's
pay the
why
same
it's regressive.
Tax.
That's why it's a regressive tax, because it's you even though you are being taxed higher due to your salary because you need to buy a lot of the same things. It's a higher rate for you.
But when it comes to income and the benefits they get, I'm just saying, rich don't pay. Poor people pay less. The middle of the country is what you want to support because of the amount of taxes they pay, and you want to support the middle class. This is why I don't understand the division and why anybody wants to destroy the middle class, because where the fuck
because you can't control a society that has a strong middle class, and they found that out in the 60s and 70s when the middle class asserted its power, and then rich people didn't have as much power and they had to take it back, so they got a guy who was famous for being in monkey movies, and then they spent the next fucking 45 years doing this. And this is, but here's the thing, but also by having by telling you, because we're all conditioned, by telling you that the poor don't pay much tax and that you pay more as sort of a middle class person, they also pit you against them instead of against the people who you should be pitted against, who are the people at the top. Those are the people who you should be pitted against.
But understand,
those are the people who are taking everything.
Understand though, I'm not against the poor.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you are.
I'm just saying that the middle class pays the majority of all fucking tax.
It does.
We're the people who file and fucking
Yes.
get gutted
You
on
do.
a
You do.
fucking
You
consistent
do.
basis.
You do. You do. I mean,
Even
everybody
lower.
who's not rich is handing over tons of their money to
And
extremely wealthy
also,
people.
I would like to talk about the inability, what they should have said in high school and what they should have taught was how to deal with money. Like, how to deal with how to deal with money. I feel like, look, I'm just bleeding money fucking left and right on things, but there are secrets that the fucking people who have money know. That's like, you do this thing, and I mean, you listen to stuff. It's like, oh yeah, you get a fucking full term life insurance plan, and that acts like a bank, and then you fucking take money from that, and then you do this over here, start a bit. It's like a lot of people don't know that shit. They don't know how
They
the
don't
rich
want you to
do it.
know.
The rich use debt to get
that's
rich.
debt. That's
they
correct.
use a fucking shit ton of debt to get there.
You actually can't use debt the same way that they do because you don't have things to leverage.
I don't have anything to give.
If you have things to leverage, you can use debt to be wealthy and not pay taxes.
My brother was telling me this story as we were driving to the Oregon coast in his fucking van. He's like, yeah, this fucking guy, he's like, he wanted this $8 million yacht. And so he goes to the bank. He goes, listen, I'm going to deposit $8 million in your bank. Then I want a loan for the yacht for $8 million, so he doesn't have to use his own money. So just deposited it in the bank, then took the loan.
Well,
I'm like, well, see, but you have to have $8 million first,
right? That's the only
in order to go there.
And remember, debt isn't taxable, so you don't get taxed on debt.
Right.
And you actually get a break on your taxes for whatever you pay back. So you pay something back, that's a break on your taxes.
Yeah.
So
you take out a loan from your own fucking thing.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
I mean, it's
blah.
a thing.
It's a
that's
thing.
Why I say
it's an actual thing. We all sit here and we don't know it, though. We don't know the fucking tricks, and I'm trying to figure it out.
I know some of the tricks. I just don't have the money to use them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's not like the tricks for us. They're not good tricks. Like for people with our
yes,
they're bad tricks. Like one of them is
we just don't have those tricks. Yeah.
Yeah, put your money in a 401k. Well, that fucking sucks.
No, it's stupid. That's like the last thing you fucking want to do.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, those are the tricks that we get.
But
we don't get the
tricks
good
that everybody told us to do. Those are the ones.
No, I mean those are, but those are also the ones that we have access to. We don't have access to the $8 million one.
we got the booby prize with the fucking the 401k thing. It's
that's like number 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my goodbye to 2024. I wanted to
let's do that.
I put it here, this picture, which I thought depicted.
What do we got here?
This is a picture I thought depicted 2024 pretty well for me, at least. This time I don't think he'll get away. He's cornered. 2024 smashing through the door. There's us trying to keep it from going. My God, they're smashing in the door. And then there's me. Let's check. There's no one under the bed. That's
yes. Well, look at the one guy with the haircut.
Someone's got to look under the bed.
Well, that's you know what? That's Tintin, by the way.
That's
Tintin. It is Tintin, yeah.
That's Tintin.
It is Tintin.
Alexa, shut up. I don't know why, Alexa. She's going to tell me all about the Alexa,
smart.
Shut up.
He is fully automated. automated.
I have it everywhere.
We have that at our house too. It's a pain in the ass.
I feel like 2024 was a tumultuous year. I don't know.
Let's talk about the feelings of what's coming. I mean,
let's bring on 2020. Hold on,
then kind of quiet.
I think.
I read this thing too. I want to talk about this too. Kissinger, it was Adam Kissinger. Was it Adam Kissinger? Was one of the 10 people that wanted to.
Henry Kissinger.
Adam.
Henry
Kissinger.
Oh.
Is the focus of a new documentary called The Last Republican. And this is from the Hot Tub Time Machine director, Steve Pink. And he interviews him about being the guy who opposed Trump and was one of the 10 that for the January 6th thing that brought him to what do you call it? Fucking come on. My shit.
The commission?
Fucking,
the January 6th commission?
No. When you bring a fucking president up on charges and you fucking boot him. What
Impeachment?
Is it? Impeachment? Right. So he's one of 10 Republicans that voted to impeach Trump regarding January 6th situation.
Well, he was impeached twice.
Yeah, he was impeached twice.
He just didn't get kicked out.
He won't this time either. It's going to be fucking. He got away with everything. January 10th, he's going to be sentenced. Although,
yeah, your luck runs out at some point, and when his runs out, it's a bad. It's going to be bad. I mean,
Judge Merchant also said there's not going to be any. There's really won't be any.
Oh, I don't think that's going to be his downfall.
There won't be any repercussions. He'll be sentenced, but nothing will happen. They'll call him guilty.
This won't be his downfall. Yeah. This won't be his downfall, but something else will.
Well, shit, nothing has been his downfall. This is why I believe somehow there's a different fucking world going on here, because he fucking escaped all of it. All of it. All of it, dude.
Everybody escapes all of it until they don't. That's the thing. Like you people run on for a long time. Ducking and dodging.
Run on for a long time.
Yeah, and then ultimately, stuff catches up eventually, and it may not be to you.
Well,
maybe
this was the catch-up. This was the catch-up, and it didn't happen.
No, I don't think it was the catch. It wasn't. It wasn't the catch-up because it didn't happen. That wasn't the catch-up. But at some point, I believe that things catch up. I mean, if you're extreme, like some people are good at let's take somebody who was good at it, like Mao Zedong, right? He was a terrible person. He managed to string out his for a really long time by you don't do anything totally ridiculously crazy. You let other people do ridiculously crazy things. But I just think that somebody like Trump and all this group, they're so far fetched, they're so out of it and so completely crazy that it's just a matter of time before it explodes in their face, because it's like they're already pissing everybody off. Like Elon Musk is out there pissing people off.
Nobody's going to admit they're wrong on that side ever.
Well, you don't admit you're wrong. You just stop doing crazy shit.
No, you just continue to blame on the Democrats. If anything goes wrong.
Yeah, but you can't blame them anymore.
No, you can't.
How can you blame them?
Dude, are we talking about the same kind of people that don't have that kind of reality check anymore? I mean, you continue to blame the Democrats. That solves everybody's problem with whatever the fuck is going on.
Okay. The other thing is that the like this new regime, it didn't win by like a resounding majority. Like it's a marginal win. And in fact, if you look at
nobody gives a shit about that. Who gives a fuck about that?
Well, half the people weren't for it. So I mean,
yeah, but those people that did win don't give a fuck that it was
I know, but
slightly.
What I'm saying is, you continue to do shit. There's half the people aren't for it. There's people who are actively against you, and you keep doing crazy shit. It's going to explode in your face eventually. Something's gonna go wrong for you.
The rubber band will break.
Yes, you can't.
You think so, T-Bone?
Yes, I don't understand this thing.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's going to be devastating or, we're going to have a stock market crash or something crazy here in the next.
When we talk about the rubber band breaking, like, what do you mean? Like that reality check for the Republicans?
It's not for Republicans. It's just for these people who are doing crazy shit. It's not. It's like it's not for a group of people. It's because this isn't like
it is though. It is.
It's not that. It's only polarized in how it's being presented to us. There's all kinds of factions. It's like when you go to have you ever been to like a rally or something? Like a peace rally, for example. Did you ever go to a peace rally?
No,
go to a peace rally.
I was never there.
There's a zillion different factions that all have different agendas, and they've all come to this peace rally and say that they're all for the same one thing, but they're not. They're all for it's fucking 17,000 different things.
Well, that was all like that was all like the Wall Street thing. Remember when the Wall Street got taken over?
That was just like a bunch of
hey man, we're here for fucking
but there's 17 different agendas, and
I'm just trying to find the bathroom, bro. I think somebody's having a baby over there by the fucking.
I think that something that I'm seeing a lot of people do is they're like, oh, they're just gonna do whatever they want. They're just gonna do anything they want. And I keep telling people, you can't just do whatever you want when you have a lot of when you have When you do crazy things, you get crazy opposition to the crazy things you do. So you cannot. There is no way that this is going to go well for anybody. It's going to be bad for everybody. That's all.
I'm saying, in order to have crazy opposition,
not a god. They're not gods.
No, they do think that, and I think that in order to have crazy opposition, the people who believe in him, that other 50% or 49% or whatever the fuck it is, at least 30% of them have to fucking change their mind.
No, I disagree. No? I don't think any
How
of them
many have to change their mind? Nobody has to change their mind.
Zero.
Okay, so they're all staying the same because they're all the idiots that voted him in.
They can take more. They can take more.
Explain to me how this works, where there's crazy opposition to this bullshit.
Because you have crazy opposition to something that's crazy. When you do crazy shit, you have opposition. Hitler had all of his country basically behind him and only very little opposition. Mm-hmm. And he created an enormous amount of opposition in other places where he didn't expect it. In fact, where he expected to have support. The United States originally was a supporter of Hitler. They were.
No, I think there were factions here that were, but no.
Well, the Ford and people with money. That's it was coming from people with money.
There were certain factions about that, and even people in England. Even people in England were initial supporters.
It was exactly.
And it all sounded like a good idea, but it didn't turn out to be a good idea.
Exactly. And it didn't end well for anyone. Including Hitler.
No, dude, it didn't.
Including Britain.
Including US, it turned out good.
Including more than anything, fucking Russia.
It
didn't end well for Russia at all.
This is what I'm saying is these things. When you do these things, stuff happens, and there's opposition.
Yeah, but when I'm saying this. I get your opposition, but the thing is that I'm saying, look at the fucking cost of opposing that. Because it got too fucking far and it gained too much fucking power. Opposing it then became, we're throwing bodies at the situation and trying to fucking beat this thing down when it could have been stopped.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that's probably what's going to happen.
Well, let me ask you this. If you could go back in time, would you shoot Hitler?
I don't know. I don't care.
When you don't care. Don't say you don't fucking care.
Wait a second. Do I know what I know now then?
Yes.
That he was going to absolutely. If I could kill a whole bunch of people.
Then you could it's going to fuck things up.
It's going to fuck a lot of shit up.
I know the repercussions of fucking messing with.
What would be the repercussions
future and time?
Going back and killing Hitler.
Probably the United States would just become like Nazi Germany because the Ku Klux Klan would take over because they'd never
what the fuck be an opposite.
Dude, the United States, the whole Nazi movement came from the United States.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Those ideas of racial purity came from here. They learned them from us. Yes.
Hitler
that wasn't a German idea. That was an idea that was created.
I'm struggling
created in the country that had slavery for the longest time.
Right now,
I know because you're so conditioned to believe in you're so conditioned to believe in American exceptionalism. You're so conditioned to believe in American exceptionalism.
No, I'm not. Do you think I think America's exceptional right now? Fuck no, I don't.
Do you think it was then?
No, I don't know what it was.
It was not. It was.
I wasn't there.
The answer is it was not exceptional. The United States has never been exceptional.
I think, Gabe, you got a lot in common with Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
What?
I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're a flyer poster. True. You're a flyer poster right now.
And it's okay. I mean, you got to be as bad as we are as a country. It's still a great country. It's the greatest place to live and be brought up. And
it is.
I disagree.
I don't think we always do all the right things for the right reasons, but
I don't think we've ever done anything right for any reasons.
Really?
It's not us. It's not us. We're not the people. We're not the people who do the things. We're just part of an empire that's always been evil from the start. It started out evil.
We're part of an ant farm. We are,
and it continued to be evil, and it never has stopped being evil. And the thing is we have lived in it from the time that we've been conditioned to believe that it was that it's good, and it isn't. It just has never has been.
I have
but in all seriousness,
I have to complete.
What about Middle Earth?
Is there a Middle Earth?
That's what I want to know. That's the big question. That's what everybody wants to know.
Because everybody down there doesn't have these problems.
They got different problems.
Different problems. It's a little.
Are you guys
hotter.
talking about the Middle Earth from The Hobbit?
Yeah, well, it's a little hot. It's a little hotter.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Get used to the heat.
Well,
it's a little hotter down here.
What can you do about it, Gabe? I mean, you see years and years of repression and
strife.
So you're going to strike?
Well,
no, I'm not going to strike.
Listen,
I'm not going to do anything.
You're going to get under the fucking couch.
I already showed you what I'm doing. Yeah, all right. Hold on. Let me go back to the. I showed you what I've been doing.
You're hiding under the bed. I'm checking under the bed.
I'm fucking transparent of what I plan to do and what I've been doing. This is me in 2024.
Okay. What about 2025?
I'm not even in there.
No, he's fully under the bed. Yeah, he's under the bed. 2025. I'm under the bed.
I went in.
You got to come out of the closet. You got to come out of the closet.
I hate marshmallows and make me sick. Listen, you can't be under the bed in 2025, my friend.
Oh no, wait, there I am. I'm drinking.
Yeah,
that's apt.
Oh, there you are.
Well, that might.
So
that might be all we can
do. Well, yeah, welcome 2025. But I mean, I don't know what the plan is. I'm going with the flow. I just fucking go with the flow anyway. My voice.
There's no plan. I mean,
is not heard anywhere. Anywhere.
No, it's heard here, T-Bone. It's heard right fucking here.
It is.
And
right here, everybody's voice is heard.
Episode.
Every
Dear
fucking
Gen Z.
time. And if all of those fuckers would listen, we could sort it out. Except for Gabe. Gabe gets a little bit of fucking...
I don't. I'm just right. That's
just right.
The thing is, I'm just right.
You're a fucking nihilist. Is he a nihilist?
I'm not.
He's a fucking nihilist.
I have.
Nihilist, dude.
No, I'm not a nihilist.
Dude, they're nihilists.
I'm very optimistic.
You're like the guy who beats Jenny in Forrest Gump, the boyfriend that Forrest doesn't like.
Because
hanging
I'm
out
darker.
With the Black
that's
Panthers.
right. That's good.
I want you to write a new song called "The
I'm
Realistic."
Not a white Southern person.
Write a new song called "The Realistic Nihilist." And
we cannot solve the problems unless we admit to what has actually transpired and admit to where we are. We have to be transparent and we have to understand what we are. United States is not necessarily a good entity and never has been. And so once you realize that, now you could fix yourself. It's like being I
disagree. I
dude,
disagree.
We've all
World War II. I
we've
disagree.
all dealt with substance abusers, all of us, a lot. We all have. We know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Where did you? I see this new picture on the screen, dear Gen Z.
Oh yeah.
Why are we having so much trouble with dating? Are we shifting gears into dating?
Let's shift.
Well, I thought we should talk about it. You know what? We'll talk about this more after you've been able to digest how I'm right, and then.
I love it. This is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing. I love it.
This is so no, yeah. This is a good idea to go to this, because this is something I've been concerned about, which is
the dating.
Like you guys on Reddit.
Yeah.
Well, no. This has to do with it too. I mean,
my three biggest problems: dating, Nazis,
and
making sure my cats don't get out. That's all I need.
And that's a
hairball medicine, and that's
I do have that. So here's the thing, and this is why I'll show you why it relates, because I think that so the rightward shift that we saw happened even in this younger generation of voters, Gen Z, and a lot of it has to do with a sort of a misogynistic.
They're missing some masculinity, and
I don't think they're missing masculinity. I think that they might be, but they have this thing going on with them where they're woman haters. Some of them. I'm not going to say all of them. Obviously, that's not true. But a number of them have gone to, and they also have weird ideas. Like I got this post was sort of disturbing to me in that the don't blame Gen Z men who struggle with dating. Don't blame yourself. Here's why I didn't like this headline, though. Definitely blame yourself if you're having a struggle with dating.
Wait. Where do you say that? Where does it say that?
It's at the top. This is a post from Reddit. Gen
Where did you
Z
get
men.
This from? Fucking some feminist horseshit.
It's from the Gen Z. Our Gen Z. It's from the Reddit. The Reddit is best.
Okay, hang on a second. Discussion.
Those are just trolls on Reddit. You know that, right?
A lot of them.
Maybe it's your personality. Do you even have any hobby? Do you
I'm not
even
saying I don't
have
read
any
it.
hobbies?
No. This person is arguing against those things. So it says Gen Z who struggle with dating, don't blame yourself. The thing is people tell the advice given to young men when they have trouble dating is, or anybody, young women too, when you have trouble dating, it's you. It's probably you. You're having trouble? Probably you. The problem is that I feel like these young people believe that the problem is external. And here's this guy tries to cite some studies. He tries to cite some studies I looked at the studies, they're questionable and at best. And he's saying, well, it's like if you're a bad person, girls like you better, which simply is not true. It's that it is. I disagree. See, again, I disagree with that. That's
100%.
And this is why you think America's great.
No, dude. Listen, no. Listen, this nice guy horse shit doesn't fucking fly. It really fucking doesn't, honestly. And
it's not okay. There's a difference between being a nice guy and being a sociopath, though.
Yeah, a lot of them are sociopaths. They are fucking weirdos. And the thing is that the reason they fucking go for these other guys is because of a natural fucking thing. They're the strong, the fucking. Listen, no, it is true.
You're putting women in a camp, like one camp. Dude, like there's so many different kinds of women.
Oh, I got a camp for them, and I think some other people would have too.
No, see, I disagree. I think
there's a camp, my friend. And
I think the reason that this young generation is having trouble is they don't.
Well, let's discuss.
They act weird.
Let's discuss.
This is weird. This fucking post is weird.
Let's discuss incels. Let's discuss that because this is part of that. Discuss.
That's right. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Involuntary
celibates, right?
Celibates.
Yeah.
And they rage so hard.
Yes.
But are unwilling to change. Now,
exactly.
Let's say a woman views a man with a muscular body and is very attracted to that person, but is somehow not attracted to the guy that sits home fucking 17 hours a day swilling fucking Coca-Colas and fucking Faygo. Correct. And fucking playing video games and has grown quite fucking fat doing so. And I'm sorry, but you know what? I don't want the woman version of that either.
Well, I want to point out something, which is like, and again, I've seen a lot of these on this the same sub on Reddit where they talk about like being like guys complain about being short and how all the taller guys get the girls and girls only want tall guys and stuff like that. And let me tell you,
it's true.
Not being a tall guy, that is untrue.
But you haven't had a problem. You now have a wife.
I've never had a problem though.
So we're all fucking three guys. I have a fiance, and the two you have wives. We seem to make it. I mean,
but it's not. So it isn't. So it can't be height. That can't be it.
It isn't. Like, it's just some surface shit they do. It really isn't. But like honestly, here's the difference: is that when they actually talk to somebody that entertains them and makes them laugh and makes them feel funny in a way,
that's the key.
All that shit goes away. And it doesn't suddenly matter.
This is what I'd like to. Thank you. See, we totally agree on this. That's 100% what I'm saying. Is don't be fucking weird. Be it.
What do you mean? Did we agree?
Yeah, you guys agreed. These two, they agreed. Hey, you know what's funny is, where do I sit in the 3-cube?
You're right in the middle. Yeah,
you're right in the middle.
You're in the middle square.
Guy.
You're in the middle square.
This is Gordon, and this is Gabe.
Yes.
That's how it looks to you guys too.
Yes. Yeah, it does say you're pointing.
Yeah.
Hey man.
It's
What's
the
up,
Brady
T-Bone?
Bunch.
Dude, let's do
story.
We got to do the Brady Bunch intro.
Of lovely lady.
Hey, what's up, man? Fucking good to see you. Hey.
Anyways, if we ever have enough guests, my daughter. I think that's just a heads up. Not to change. Actually, change the subject. My daughter said if we wanted them to come on and roast us and cancel us, that they would come on and do that.
They could come and cancel. They're not going to cancel me though because I'm dope.
No. Who's coming? Bella or Matt?
Madeline. We can't win.
Well, either way,
we're gonna need.
I know we're gonna need backup.
Who's the backup?
I don't
know.
Squid it.
Is this your squid? Is the backup?
Well, what are we gonna do about the Gen Z dating issue then?
Let's do this. Let's do this. I think it's honestly fucking really good idea. Bring Madeline on. And talk about what people think about today. No, I know, but how fucking disconnected are we? And maybe, I don't know.
Dude, I don't understand so many things that are going on. And I have 20.
We are old and
17.
Out of the loop.
Let me help you
even
understand.
My 12-year-old, I don't get it. Just
here comes Gabe without children.
I have all kinds of insight into this stuff. I just want you to know. I keep up on it.
Yes.
I keep up on the newest trends.
Okay. Bring your daughter.
I'm waiting.
Bring questions. I need questions. What are you having trouble understanding?
What am I having trouble understanding?
Is she in the house right now? Can you bring her into the fucking...
You know what?
No, I think they're out canceling somebody.
Yeah. Hold on. This seems like a segment. A segment, which is ask things that you don't understand. Ask me. I'll help you.
Okay.
This is good. Yeah. This is good, especially things with the zeitgeist. I can help you.
Yes.
Gabe's zeitgeist help.
Gabe's zeitgeist. And that doesn't sound creepy at all.
Gabe's zeitgeist help. Okay, go ahead. Ask your questions. Ask away.
Let's go.
I'm ready. What don't you understand?
What's the next thing you have after this screen?
I feel like we need a Gabe ball. Let's get the Gabe ball up and shake it and say,
holy shit.
It's the worst shit you can say segment, which we have.
What do you see for our future in 2025? Huh. Oh, he's got one. There it is.
It has to be a yes or no question.
Oh. Is 2025 going to be a good year? Let's go.
Is 2025 going to be a good year? I'm getting too old to read this thing though, because it's
you some bitch.
It's not clear.
Dude, do you have a Pitfall shirt on?
He does.
I do.
Activision Pitfall.
Activision?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Gordon's right. 1986 is basically my last year that I
he checked out after that.
After that, I did. It's sort of
that was the greatest year for you.
You guys have seen Brazil, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that.
Everything beyond that is
the movie Brazil.
Okay.
Terry Gilliam.
I don't think so.
Dude, your Activision Pitfall shirt.
Please watch Brazil.
I had Pitfall. I tried.
I had Pitfall. I had that in television or that Activision or whatever it was.
Did you have in television?
It's in television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my buddy had one of those, and
television had a little dial on it with you playing golf. And, yeah,
I have in television.
And had football people with actual feet, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking amazing!"
I have in television.
I want to play this all day.
You have in television?
I have one.
No. Gabe is a collector of
I have
actual...
a few old systems.
So
I actually sold a couple.
What old
of them
systems
recently.
do you collect?
I have a original NES. I have an Activision. I have an Atari 2600. I have a Super Nintendo. I have a
Sega?
Genesis.
You do?
Sega Genesis? I do, and I have
a Sega Genesis.
but I also have the 8-bit one before that.
So,
I have
what games do you have for the
Sega.
Sega Genesis? Do you have Earthworm Jim or
I
Boogerman?
have a lot of games. I have a lot of Genesis games, and I don't even know what they are because Genesis wasn't one of my favorite.
What's
systems.
Boogerman?
Boogerman was the Sega Genesis game. It was awesome. The guy fucking flick boogers at everybody.
Dude, that's an amazing. That was a pitch somewhere that landed.
Yeah, and, he was like cruising through the sewers and jumping into toilets and
so many cool games.
Yeah.
All right. What is this?
This is our new segment. Worst shit you could say. And so I just started.
All right. Let's go.
So I found this guy. And I just wanted to disprove it. And this guy said, "This is on Reddit, guys. All I'm saying is 5 years." And then he gives. Ultimately, he says
equals 1,826 days. Yeah, but
and then he took how many Jews were killed in 5 years of World War II, and said how many were killed per minute, and he says 2,281 Jews per minute. Yeah, not buying it. So this is basically a Holocaust denier, and so, but I did the math, and
it checks out.
No, it's off by 1,000.
2.28. Yeah.
It's up by 1,000.
He didn't carry
his decimal point is is a comma in the thing. So
I see.
Anyway, I just thought it was horrible.
God,
well, let's call this guy out. Well, he has red eyes and they're glowing, so he's probably.
He looks a little bit like Elon Musk.
Oh,
so this guy's like, hey guys, I'm just saying, not that many Jews were killed, no big deal.
But here, this is the problem, and something that I want to address is that people just say shit, and nobody checks them, and just says like immediately you say like, and that's
welcome to the new reality.
Dude, you know what's even worse than that Trump. Is like having a conversation with somebody. They don't believe what you're saying. The first thing they do is, that's not exactly what was said. And that drives me even more nuts.
Oh, when you mean the rural lawyers?
Yeah,
dude, we have a fucking environment where people are picking and choosing, and they're just like making shit up and going with that. And
we should make some shit up.
That's reality.
Make some good shit up.
We should make good stuff up.
We should make some good shit up. Like, God damn, I don't know.
Like a hat that says whatever. I don't know.
Dude, I have a hat that tells me.
We have to say that something has happened and it has to be good, like, I don't know.
We start rumors?
I don't know. I mean, that's what this
rumor
is.
Podcast? You start a new rumor podcast?
We'll do rumors. We'll start it off.
If it's rumors, can it be?
We'll start it off with some Fleetwood.
Here goes again.
We'll start off with some Fleetwood Mac, and then we'll get into it.
Who am I?
I heard.
We'll skateboard around with juice.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
It's insane.
I don't even know.
Where are you working, Gordon? What's going on?
I'm not working anywhere. I'm at home, my friend. I'm just cleaning out.
Where's your next destiny? Are you leaving town?
I am cleaning out the garage, and I know you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yes,
I'm a garage cleaner from way back.
I don't know the destination.
I clean my shit out, and it's still fucking dirty as shit. So, I'm pretty sure I just move shit around in my garage in little sections.
That's all it is. Oh, look! I found an extra space. I can pile some things. I didn't see that before, so I can stack things there.
That's the worst shit anybody can say.
Clear some things off, and then I'll stack some things there. And
I hang some stuff from the rafters.
We'll hang some things here. Yeah. That's good. And then
I start another store, and I have two fucking 7-foot TVs, and I'm like, I should put those in my garage and sell those and not throw them away, because they're like these badass LG display TVs that when I look them up, I'm like, these things are like $9,000 a piece. Like, I get two of them.
Where did you get those? Oh, it's some place you're working?
I just demoed out a store, and it's like this is something they wanted to get rid of, so I got rid of it. But now I have like two fucking really expensive.
They're for display. Sometimes those don't have a refresh. Sometimes they don't have a good refresh rate. and they only can do.
So here's what I would do.
We'll hold. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Is that really your ringer?
Yeah, that's my ringer.
That's my ringer too, actually.
I got old school ringer
What
because
is yours?
it's loud, and I need loud.
I don't know. It's whatever the.
You can tell a
Default
lot
one
from a
on
person about a person by
Actually,
the sound of their ring.
this is Duffy. Let's do.
Oh, is he
What's
watching
going
live?
on?
What's up, Kawhi? How are you?
Dad, I'm fucking podcasting right now. What the fuck?
Nobody could go live.
Put me on. I'll jump on there.
I'll call you in a minute. All right. He's starting a podcast. He's fucking getting into it. Anyways, so
He's starting a podcast?
yeah. Starting a podcast.
What podcast is he starting?
I don't know. Boondock
You know, I heard.
Podcast.
That's my rumor. Sorry.
Rumor. Anyways,
It's not true if you drink a Coke and 2 packs of Pop Rocks that your stomach will explode. We could debuff some
That's not a
rumors
rumor.
too.
That's the truth.
Is it the truth, Gabe? Did you
No,
done
that you it will not explode you.
It won't.
No, it won't, because it would have killed Gary Coleman. He would have died.
Well,
Well,
Gary Coleman
he-
did die, so
He did die.
He didn't die
It
of
may
that,
have-
though. He died of being
of
short.
broken. He died of being a broken person. Poor
dude,
kid.
what's it like as Gary Coleman to like the world is your oyster at fucking 10 years old, and then
You peak, and then
everything
that's it.
fucking sucks. You want to talk about
He never had a height problem with ladies, did he?
dude.
No.
He might have done well for a minute, but
He
then
did well for a long time.
but
You
then
don't go
nobody-
telling people about that if you hooked up with him, though.
You know, for a
There's
minute,
not a chick who's going to
No,
go, yeah,
That's
saying-
what I'm saying, though.
for a
Dude,
minute saying
everybody
I'm Gary
likes-
Coleman from fucking
people like weird
Facts of
shit.
Life.
People like weird shit. I'm telling you.
You're
That's
saying
too
Gary,
weird.
Gary Coleman hit
For you.
the fucking hottest shit, and then there was a moment where he didn't hit anymore because nobody gave a fuck about Facts of Life anymore.
Well, that's because Eric Estrada said you can't hang out with me anymore. So.
But that doesn't fucking take away the fact that Eric Estrada put him on the back of that police bike and drove him around.
Dude,
did.
Gary
You should
Coleman
have put him,
was
turned him the other way, though.
Gary Coleman was the he was the president of the United States who was frozen in like the genius president in
What
Buck
the
Rogers
fuck are
in
you
the
talking-
25th century or 20. Did you ever
Are you
watch that?
sure?
No.
Yeah, he's in the first season of there's only 2 seasons of that show. You remember with Aaron
Well, there's
Gray?
a reason for that. Wait, are we talking about Battlestar Galactica? Or are we
No,
talking about
no. It's the same era, but it's
Buck
early
Rogers?
80s.
why
Buck
is Aaron
Rogers.
Gray in the same one?
Aaron Gray's in Buck Rogers.
And Battlestar Galactica.
Aaron Gray was not in Battlestar Galactica. No,
Who was it then?
it was the British chick.
No.
Yes, it was. It was
Aaron
what's her
Gray.
name? The British chick who's still hot.
Bitty 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 bitty. Come on, it was
No,
Aaron
that's
Gray.
from that's 25th century. That's Buck Rogers. No, Battlestar Galactica was the British chick who's still hot. What's her name? She's like 70. Quick, what's her
There's
name?
no
I don't know.
70 chicks. What are you talking about?
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
Oh
what
my
the
god,
fuck is-
Dude,
talking
and
about?
I'm not listening to your dating advice if you're telling
Hold
me
on.
Yeah, you have
there's
shit
Hold
dating
on.
advice. I know, but you always shit on the guys.
Whoa! She was Dr. Quinn. What was Medicine Woman?
Medicine Woman. Yeah. That's
It's Jane Seymour.
There
Jane
you
Seymour.
go. Thank
Yeah.
you.
She
Thank
was
you.
not on fucking Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, she was.
It was Aaron Gray.
No,
bitty
Aaron
bitty
Gray
bitty
is
bitty
from-
bitty.
No, Aaron
I
Gray
can
was
I'll
from
look that
the
shit up right now.
See?
Jane Seymour.
No, you're fucking
how
wrong.
people are.
Jane Seymour was not on that. You're a fuck
I'm
that.
gonna
Gene
find- you guys
Seymour
find
was
it.
on Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Yes,
Yes.
she was. That's correct.
but
she
not
was
on
other
Battlestar
things, too.
Galactica.
Yes, she was on Battlestar
No,
Galactica.
she wasn't. Bitty bitty
Yes.
bitty bitty. No, she wasn't.
No, the bitty bitty's not for Battlestar Galactica.
It is.
Hold on.
No, it was the black hole.
She was in Buck
No.
Rogers.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
Jane Seymour?
Buck Rogers in the 25th century. No,
No.
Aaron Gray.
Aaron Gray's from Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
My God.
And Jason Goes to Hell. Have you ever heard of a show, Magnum PI? She was in a couple episodes of that.
Who did that?
Wait, hold on. That's television movies. Now hold on. Television. Hang on.
No, fucking Aaron Gray.
Are you
Battlestar
talking
Galactica.
That!
Battlestar Galactica.
That's what I said.
In 3 episodes, The Awakening Land. Oh no, wait, that's a different show. Battlestar Galactica. 5 episodes. Battlestar Galactica. She's played Serena, and she dies.
Who?
And she's
you're talking this chick right there.
She's Apollo's. Who's
that?
That's the president in Battlestar Galactica.
Voila.
Don't be a perv.
No,
she's about 80.
That's a newer Battlestar.
That's a new Battlestar Galactica.
I'm talking about the old Battlestar Galactica. Jane Seymour was in it. She was the Apollo guy who's in that.
No, you're crazy.
I've watched every episode.
What's the one with the robot? Bitty, bitty, bitty.
That's Buck Rogers in the 24th century. Bitty. You know who did the voice of the bitty bitty bitty?
I can't wait. Billy fucking
you know who it was?
Richard Hatch.
It was a midget. It was a midget of the day.
No, it was Mel Blanc. It was Mel Blanc.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy's from
bitty 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 bitty. Hey Buck. Dude, don't mess with me on this trivia.
All right. I
got this fucking down.
I give you bitty bitty bitty. Aaron Gray. Bitty, bitty,
Aaron Gray.
You're talking Aaron Lockhart on the original Battlestar Galactica.
Really? Who is she?
Yeah.
You fucking got it wrong.
Chick.
You got it wrong, biatch.
Is that her?
No, I didn't. No, I got him.
He's ticky-tacky. He's ticky-tacking. All right.
Aaron Lockhart was.
We've hit an hour.
We did.
All right. Well, that was fun. I'm not sure what that was about, but I think we solved it.
We solved
Nobody
America.
knows nothing.
You know what?
That's true.
We start off with intentions, and we go other ways, but not talking about that.com. Guys,
that's why it's not talking about that. That's because we don't actually.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah.
So, Instagram is at not talking about that.
You're right. You're getting phone calls.
We'll hold.
Duffy's calling. At we're not talking about that.com. And
tell him he's welcome to join next week.
TikTok, talk about that pod. And TikTok.
All right. Well, it was good seeing you guys.
Things. Yeah.
That was good. I think there's a lot of unfinished conversation here.
Well, we have to obviously have more.
We solved it all. What are you talking about? Were you not there?
We do the best we can.
All those phone calls.
We do the best we can.
The podcast is over. We've done it.
That's it. Fuck you guys.
We've done it. That's it.
You know what?
Yeah. I'll see you fuckers later.
Oh my God. See you later.
Bye.